Good evening and welcome back to our Panther broadcast. Commentating for you tonight, I'm Ben Ryder here with Gavin Mahoney. Last game, the Cabot Panthers lost to East Tim 48-62. We're getting ready for a good game here. We've got Andrew at the tip-off for us. Cabot Panthers securing the tip-off. It's Maddox with the ball. They're passing it around here. Back at the top. Number 4 driving. Kicks it out. Slowing the pace down here a little bit. Driving back in for a shot. That one's fouled.
Brandon Wilson with 2 free throws here.
Let's see if they can secure some first points of the game here.
First one by Brandon Wilson is missed. Made the second one.
Yeah, that second shot's good. That's good to get that momentum going. Number 0, kicking it back out to 20. Number 5 for Jackson. Number 0 in the corner. Missed it just barely.
Rebounded by Raekwon. Refs calling travel on Maddox there.
That's going to be number 5 for Jackson. That's Easton Leeds. He's passing it to number 20. They're trying to get some movement on the ball here. Ball's in the paint, and it's up, and it's good.
Basket made by number 20.
It's going to be Eli Jones making that basket for Jackson. Andrew, number 23, lays it up off the glass. That's good.
First field goal made for Cabot here. Starting the game off 3-2.
That's a good steal from Maddox. Andrew bringing it up the court. Passes it to Brandon in the corner. He's driving in. Passes it, dishes it to Andrew. Misses it just barely. Jackson's going to get the ball back on offense here. It's number 5 driving for him. Kicking it out to number 0. He's driving as well. They're going to call that one a foul. It's number 0, Cade Bowen, who got fouled.
Two free throws for him here.
Let's see if he can tie the game or maybe get him up here for these free throws.
First free throw was made by Cade Bowen.
It's a good shot to tie the game up for him. Second shot's off barely, rebounded by 20. Misses it.
Rebound by Andrew, passed out to Raekwon.
Raekwon's gonna see what he can do on the offense here. It's gonna be passed back to Raekwon. Screen set by Andrew. Raekwon driving in, dishes out to the corner.
Corner 3 for Peyton Alley and makes it.
That's a good shot. That's a good look every time. That's what they want every time.
Pressing a little bit here, Raekwon with the tip.
That's good defense from Cabot Panthers. Brandon with the steal, passing it to Raekwon. Makes the transition take. Jackson's going to be dribbling it back up the court here. They're passing the half court right now. They're getting pressed a little bit. That's number 1, Karsten, getting pressed. He passes it. Number 20 in the paint.
Yep, wide open bucket there for number 20 for Lamar.
Raekwon, number 4 for the Cabot Panthers, dribbling it up for us. Swatted away by 20.
Another layup there for number 20.
Yeah, that's Eli Jones. Eli Jones getting that steal, getting that take. Brandon almost lost the ball, secured it. Passes to Maddox, back at the top for Raekwon. He's gonna go ahead and dish that to Maddox. Maddox dishes to Andrew. Andrew driving in.
Through the contact, misses that one barely for Andrew.
Yeah, and honestly, that's still a good look. We've got number 1 for Jackson, passing it to number 5. And that's
right, number
not sure what the call was there.
They're calling that one on Brandon Wilson.
Jackson's going to retain possession of the ball here.
Number 5 passing it in for him.
Yep, that's Easton Leeds passing it in. He's going to go ahead and dish that out to number 0. He's fumbling it a little bit. Goes up with it anyway. Misses it just barely. Ball's flying around the whole court right now. Andrew secures that one for him. Raekwon passing it up the court. Maddox. Maddox passes it in the corner.
Another corner 3 there for Peyton. Misses that one barely. Rebounded by Lamar.
It's going to be Easton Leeds dribbling it up for him. He's going to dish it back out to 20. That's Eli Jones. Eli Jones to 1. That's Karsten. Karsten driving, passing it out. Number 15, Jody.
Calling double dribble there on number 15, I think.
Yeah, that's a double dribble on Jody Humphrey.
Got Brandon Wilson passing in here to Raekwon.
Raekwon's going to go ahead and dribble this up past the half-court line. He's going to look at what he's got. He's going to take a drive down the middle, picks it up, passes it down to Maddox. Brandon's going to go ahead and dish that out. Raekwon with the ball in his hands again. Maddox at the top of the key. 3-point, just barely off. Raekwon with the snatch from midair. Passes it back to Maddox.
Maddox recovers it there. Pass to Peyton Alley.
Raekwon in the corner. Misses the 3 just barely again. It's number 5 dribbling it up. Transition, number 20, transition 3.
Air ball there. Rebounded by number 3. Andrew with the recovery there.
It's Raekwon. He's going to go ahead and dish that out to Brandon, but it's going to get picked off. Panthers are going to retain possession on that one. Number 20 sent it out of bounds from Brandon's hands. Brandon Wilson's going to pass that in for us.
Number 2 checking in here for Peyton Alley. That is Max Scott for the Cabot Panthers. Isaac Haggerty with the ball up top.
He's going to size up, see what he can take. He's going to try to get it to Max Scott. That's going to get snatched out again. Number 5 smacks it out of bounds. Cabot Panthers retain possession. Brandon Wilson inbounding it to Isaac Haggerty. He's passing the half-court line, sizing up what he can get again. Screen set by Andrew. He's going to pass it back out to Brandon Wilson.
Through the contact, pass it out to Andrew. And a tough layup through the contact there for Andrew.
And that's a good layup. I mean, that's good. That's number 15 driving in for Jackson. He's going to miss that off the glass. Raekwon dribbling it up past the half-court line. He's going to drive in, back out to the corner. That's number 1. Isaac Haggerty taking that three-pointer. Just misses it barely.
Shoots it again.
Isaac Haggerty with another attempt. Just another miss, just barely.
Rebounded by Lamar that time.
That's number 5, Easton, passing it up the court. Number 0, Cade Bowen with the ball. That's going to be an up-down.
The travel on.
It's Cade Bowen. I think that's a good call by the ref right there. That's good defense from Cabot, making him think he has a good shot right there, making him second-guess himself, jumping in midair. Number 1 for Cabot Panthers, it's Isaac Haggerty dribbling up the ball. He's going to pass the half-court line right now, passing it to Brandon Wilson. Brandon Wilson's going to see what he can get, analyzing the floor, passing it to Andrew. He's going to pass it out to Isaac. Isaac's driving. That's blocked by number 15 for Jackson, Jody. They're trying to recover the ball there, gets sent out of bounds. Jackson gets possession for that one.
Number 5 dribbling up the court right now. Guarded by Isaac Haggerty. Getting double teamed here.
It's going to be passing number 1 in the paint. He's going to pass that back out to the top of the key for a three-pointer. Misses off the back iron.
Rebounded by Max Scott there, dribbling up the court.
Brandon Wilson seeing what he can take, driving in.
Through the contact, misses that one.
Number 15 for Lamar, securing that rebound. That's Jody Humphrey. Number 0 is going to have the ball for us up here. Sizing up the defense, see what he can get. Going to pass that to 1, back out to 0. Number 1, he's got the ball in the paint. Number 5 on the wing with a good three-pointer. That's good.
Yep, makes that one there. That's Easton Duncan with the point.
They're getting up this ball quickly. Brandon Wilson at the top of the key. They wasted no time bringing that ball up the court. That's stolen off by number 5 for Lamar. It's going to be Easton Leeds.
Call a foul on that one, though.
Looks like Lamar is going to keep that possession. Number 5, Easton Leeds is going to be passing that one in. Passing it into number 1, that's Carson. He's getting a little pressured at the top of the key, but it goes in. Stolen.
Wide open fast break.
Looks like that's back tapped out by Lamar. Number 5, Easton Leeds, going to back tap that out of bounds. Cabot's going to retain offensive possession.
Passing it in under our goal here. Isaac Haggerty passing it in for us. Looks like he passes it in to number 2.
It's going to be Max Scott for us. Gets picked off by number 5. That's Easton Leeds. He's been playing some pretty good defense tonight, but I'm sure that's nothing our Cabot boys can't handle. It's number 0 driving in. Yeah, it's a little off. Gets rejected by the rim there almost. It's number 11, it's number 10, Peyton Alley with the ball, but now Raekwon's got it.
Taking it slow atop the key here.
Yeah, and I think that's good with a few seconds left in the quarter, taking it slow. It's being passed around in the corner to Peyton.
Another corner 3 for him. Misses that one barely. Ooh, shot block.
That was a good pass, and maybe a shot attempt from number 0 there for Lamar, and then Raekwon just rejects that immediately. No chance.
There's the end of the first quarter for us. It's tie game, 10-10.
And, you know, I like that at the end, taking it slow whenever the quarter's about to end. You know, you never know what could happen. It's better to take it slow, think about what your next move is, than give up a turnover. Maybe let them get a fast break. Definitely better to think about your next move.
Now, Lamar does have Cade Bowen, who is 6'8". A little bit taller than all of our Cabot players here, but we have held him to 1 point in the first quarter. It's not a problem for us.
Yeah, that's some good defense. We're playing some good defense tonight. We're getting a lot of steals. We're getting a lot of good opportunities off the transition, making some good layups off of those. We're seeing good basketball here tonight. This is good defense, good offense. I mean, it feels like Cabot's making the right decision every play. It's just you can't make them all, you know.
Now, we do have one of our best players, a senior for us. Parker Gray is out this game with the boot on. So,
yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
Second quarter starting for us now.
Yep, it's going to be a tie game, 10-10, and then going into the second quarter. Anything could happen here, folks.
To start this second quarter for us, we got Isaac Hegarty, Maddox out there. Got number 2, Max Scott out there, Colton Bragg, and Peyton Alley to start this second quarter for us.
Yeah, and that's good. We're getting some of those other players in here now. We're getting Colton Bragg in here, number 32 in here for us. We've still got Peyton Alley, was playing all the first quarter. He's going to be in here for us, too. We're going to have Maddox in here, too. He was playing in the first quarter, as well as Isaac Haggerty. It's going to be number 20 for Lamar, Eli Jones. But now number 5's got it. That's Easton Leeds. He's going to be dribbling in, pass it out to number 20. Back to number 5 for Lamar. Driving in, trying to get some contact there. Misses it off the front.
That's Isaac with the rebound there, dribbling up the court.
He's going to see what he can get. Pass it in the corner to Peyton. Back to 32. Back to the top. Max Scott misses the 3, just a little off. It's going to be number 0 getting that ball. Cade Bowen for him, passing it to number 1, Karsten. He's going to see what he can get with this offense. Number 5's got it now. Easton Leeds. Number 1 in the corner.
It's getting double teamed here. Little fade away, air balls that one. Rebounded by number 20, misses that one. Maddox with the rebound for us, though. Passes it up the court to Isaac Hegarty and misses that pass. Goes out of bounds, looks like Lamar's ball.
I'm thinking that's still Cabot's ball. Yeah, I think number 5 from Lamar actually hit that before it went out. Easton Leeds. Got a little lucky there. You know, that's a risky pass to make in any situation, but it worked out for him. They still retain possession. That's number 1, Isaac Haggerty. Going to have the ball inbounded to him by Maddox. Maddox back with the ball now. Going to pass that around. Going to get to Peyton's hands. Paint, Maddox at the top. Back out to 20. It's Noah Hughes. He's going to miss that three-pointer. Number 1 back out to Noah Hughes. Noah is going to see what he can do here. He's going to pass it to Maddox. Maddox is going to try to get that to Peyton. It's stolen by number 15. He's driving in on the transition.
Misses that one. Rebound by Isaac Hegarty again, even though he is small compared to some of these boys out here.
Yeah, and you know,
he's
that's
getting a lot of rebounds.
That's what Cabot's got. They've got heart. We're getting all these hustle plays, these steals, these little rebounds. It really, really makes up in the end for anything, really. And that's number 20 passing it to 32. That's going to be Colton Bragg for us, missing that one in the paint.
First shot for him there, misses it.
It's number 5, Easton Leeds, dribbling up the court, passing the half court right now. It's going to get a screen set by number 15. Fumbling the ball a little bit. This is good defense from Peyton Alley. He's going to drive in the paint on him. Missed that one right off the glass. Saved by number 15, but it got into Cabot's hands somehow. Maddox dribbling up the court. Going to drive to the lane, kick out to the corner. Back out to the wing for 20. It's a good three-point attempt, but it's missed by number 20, Noah Hughes. It's going to be number 5 for Lamar. Easton Leeds dribbling up again.
Lamar taking it slow now. Isaac guarding him tight.
Yeah, and this is some good defense we're seeing here from Cabot. That's a foul going to be called on Peyton Alley, number 10 for the Cabot Panthers. That's going to be 2 shots for number 20 for Lamar. That's Eli Jones. This game is still tied up here with 5 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Let's see if these free throws, if he can make them count, get them up in this game maybe, change the pace and the tempo.
Number 20 here has 6 points in the second quarter already. Theirs makes it 7. Looks like the lead score for them so far.
It's going to change the score of this game to 11-10 Lamar. Lamar is going to be up right now.
Free throw for number 20, makes the second one too. That brings a 2-point lead for Lamar. Here we have Noah Hughes passing it in, pass it into Raekwon.
Raekwon's going to dribble it up the court here. He's going to look at the offense, passing the half-court line, passing it to Brandon Wilson. Brandon Wilson, hand off to Andrew. Andrew's going to try to get it to number 20, but it's going to get smacked by number 15 for Lamar. That's Jody Humphrey, number 0, dribbling up the court. He's going to stop at the wing, take it a little slower, see what he can get. He's going to drive in with the left hand. He's going to get fouled again. It's going to be 2 shots for number 0. That's Cade Bowen for Lamar.
He has 1 point in the second quarter so far.
Yeah, Cabot's doing a good job holding them to some minuscule amount of points, you know. He's going to get ready to shoot this first free throw here. He's going to make that one.
Yep, makes that one. That makes 2 points for him. He is 2 for 3 on these free throws so far this game.
Let's see if he can maybe make this last one. Yeah, that's a good make. Cade Bowen. It's going to change the tempo a little bit. 14-10 right now with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter. They're going to call a timeout. Cabot Panthers huddle. You know, right now, the defense is setting up good. They're not letting any free looks get away. I mean, most of Lamar's points are from free throws. This is good defense. Make them go to the line, make them earn their points instead of just giving them free runs to the rack.
Ten seconds left of this timeout here. Probably discussing some of the game plan. This is the highest lead Lamar has had. Only 4 points, though, early in the second quarter. Looks like we have Raekwon passing it in to Brandon Wilson here.
Yeah, it's going to be number 0, Brandon Wilson. He's going to bring it up the court for us. He's going to pass that half-court line right about now. He's going to pass that off to number 20. 20 passing it back. Raekwon has the ball in his hands now. Passing it to Andrew in the paint. He's going to try to get something, pass it in the corner. Number 20 for a good look. Off, side iron. Brandon Wilson on the wing. Misses that one. Off just a little bit. 3-point game is off just a little bit tonight, but
Lamar playing good D here. Double teaming in the paint when we get there. Forcing threes.
yeah, and you know, they're recognizing our shooting's a little off, but I'm sure after they realize, Cabot realizes what looks they're getting, how good of looks they're getting, they're going to start making everything, I'm sure. That's number 0, Brandon Wilson, guarding number 5, bringing it up the court for us. Number 5 is going to have a nasty crossover, getting into the paint.
Tough layup there.
It's Andrew passing it into Raekwon, running it up the court here, trying to hurry up the pace, passing it to, ooh, that's picked off. Number 32 tries to pass it to number 20, but Lamar's number 5. It's going to be Easton Leeds going to get that steal. Looks like they're going to call a foul.
Easton Leeds here has been a presence on defense for Lamar.
Excuse me, not a foul. It's going to be a timeout called. Another Cabot Panther huddle. Cabot is really not letting them get any free looks. You know, they've already got 3 fouls this quarter. But that's good. That's good. We would rather send them to the line, make them earn it. I'm sure that's what they're thinking too. Send them to the line, make them earn their 2 or 1 points instead of giving them a free drive to the lane. We're seeing a little bit less of that first quarter defense and ambition from the Cabot Panthers, but I'm sure they just need to get their spark back real quick. It is 16-10 with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the second quarter. It's a close game here. It's number 1 for Lamar passing it in. It's going to be Karsten, number 5 with the ball at the top of the key, passing it to 0 for Lamar. That's a tough, contested three-pointer, and he makes it.
There's Cade Bowen. That's his first field goal make of the game so far.
That's Brandon Wilson dribbling it up at the top, passing it to Raekwon. Raekwon's going to see what he can get. He's going to pass it to number 13 for Cabot Panthers. That's Carson Whittle. Raekwon with the ball back in his hands, driving in for a good shot, but that's just off, just barely.
Rebounded by number 0 again. He is dribbling up court. Looks like number 15 wide open down the court. Yeah, easy layup there for them.
Yeah, that's a good transition take, you know, off the rebound. You've always got to pass that up the court. You got to look up, eyes up. It's going to be Raekwon dribbling up that ball for us. Going to pass the half-court line right here. He's going to see what he can get. He's going to fake a little drive, passing it out. Going to be another interception by number 5 for Lamar. He's taking it in transition.
Through the contact there, misses it. Doesn't look like he does too good in contact there with those layups.
Yeah, he's not going to convert those. You know, that's because Cabot is playing very physical tonight with all them fouls. You know, they're playing very physical, good defense, not letting them get any free looks. It's going to be number 15 at the line for us for Lamar. That's Jody Humphrey. It's going to get 2 shots.
He's shooting 2 here. That is another one of their big players, 6'6" for them.
He's going to go ahead and miss that first free throw attempt. Keeping the score the same as it was before, 21-10. Lamar with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter.
Number 20 is stepping back in for Lamar while he shoots his second free throw here. He does make that one. That brings a 12-point lead for Lamar.
It's going to be Brandon Wilson dribbling it up, passing the half-court line. Going to scan the offense, see what he can get. 33 with the ball, passing it. That's Isaac Haggerty with the ball, handing it off to number 13. Back to Brandon Wilson for Cabot. He's going to drive in, have a hop, step, block. It's going to be number 0 getting that rebound again. Tries to do it behind the back, gets it plucked, but number 5 recovers for Lamar.
Looks like a foul on 15 there. Yes, sir. Looks like Cabot's ball here, foul on 15, getting a little aggressive on the drive there.
Yeah, you see, they weren't really thinking about their next play there. They were all just kind of moving around the court, trying to get open, get to their spots, but they weren't really paying attention right there. You always got to watch out for the fouls. It's Brandon Wilson inbounding the ball to Isaac Haggerty. He's going to dribble it up the court for us.
Going to slow it down a little bit for us, fast-paced game. We want to have a little comeback here.
Brandon Wilson with the ball at the wing. He's going to see what he can get. Going to dish that out to the top, number 20. That's Noah Hughes passing it to Isaac Haggerty, number 1 in the wing.
Oh, it looks like a foul there.
Yeah, that would have been a surprise if they wouldn't have called that one. I heard it from down here. Me and Gavin heard that from down here. It's going to be a foul.
Foul on number 12 for Lamar there. He's subbing him out, getting subbed in by one of their players. Not sure who just got in.
It's gonna be number 1 for Lamar subbing in, isn't it? Karsten. It's gonna be Karsten Schulkman. Sorry if I butchered that name, but it's gonna be Brandon Wilson with the 3 on the wing.
Another miss for the 3 there. Cabot's not shooting perfect right now from 3. But we are pressing right there.
That is good defense still. You know what? You can't make up on offense. Make it up on defense. It's number 20 trying to drive in, but he gets rejected. That's a good steal.
Still there. Noah Hughes. Open drive. Layup is made by Noah Hughes there.
That's a good transition take. That's good defense.
That is his first point of the game there.
It's going to be number 5 for Lamar bringing it up. He's going to pass it to number 0.
Number 0 tries to draw a foul there. Looked like they called a blocking foul on that one.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. It looked like he had his feet set, but might not have gotten to the spot in time. You know, there's a lot of factors that play into that. Looks like number 0 is going to be getting 2, though.
Now, he has got a lot of free throws this game. Again, majority of his points from there. He has 1 3 made this game. The rest of his points coming from free throws. 3 for 4 from him so far.
Yeah, he's going to have 6 points, 1 3-pointer. The rest of the points are from free throws.
Shooting this first one here. Makes that one as well. Student section is trying to distract him behind this behind the goal here.
Yeah, looks like that's not going to work, though. He's going to drain those. What was that?
Looks like he's getting 3 free throws here. Not exactly sure what they called here.
Yeah, looks like he's going to get 3. He's going to make all 3 of them.
That is now 9 points from him.
It's looking like he might get 4. He's getting 4 free throws here. I'm not sure what the call was here. It must have been a flagrant.
Misses that 4th one, though.
Yeah, he's going to miss that 4th one. Man, he's lighting it up from the free throw line, though. I can say that for sure.
There's a timeout here.
Yeah, it's going to be a Cabot Panther huddle. It's 12:25 with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the second quarter. You know, the Panthers are trailing, but that's not always bad. We can always have halftime, have a little break, have a little coach discussion, tell them what they're doing wrong, tell them what they're doing good. We can always make adjustments, and I'm sure that the Cabot Panthers are going to have those adjustments. They're going to make those adjustments, look at what the offense and the defense is giving them, and they're going to make those adjustments, and they're going to get us this win here. Looks like that timeout. It's going to be, huddle's going to be split right now with 3 seconds left.
Looking like this. Coming out this timeout, we have 4 of our sophomores out here, and then Peyton Alley, a junior for us here. Starting on defense, Lamar passing the ball in, number 1 right in front of us here.
Yep. It's going to be number 1 for Lamar. He's going to inbound that. Just trying to look for who he can get. He's going to get number 0. The ball's been in his hands for a majority of the game. That's Cade Bowen.
That is good defense there by number 33. That is Zach Ambler.
Yeah, it's going to go out of bounds. Number 0 is going to get locked up right there on the corner. It's going out of bounds. Cabot Panthers possession. It's going to be number 33. It's Zach Ambler inbounding it to number 1, Isaac Haggerty. Cabot Panthers with the ball, passing it to the corner. Back out to the top of the key for Peyton Alley. He's going to see what he can get, pick up the dribble, passing it back out to 2, Max Scott. Max Scott passing that to Noah Hughes, passing it back out to Max Scott with a 3-point attempt, but it's just barely off.
That is a miss on the 3-point there. Passing it good around the 3-point line. Doesn't work out for us. Lamar with the ball now here. 20 passing into number 1.
Yep, that is going to be number 20. That's Eli Jones passing it to... It's at number 5 with the ball. Easton Leeds dribbling up the court. The ball has also been in his hands for a majority of the game.
Yeah, looked like their main ball handler here. Stolen again by number 33, Zach Ambler. Playing good defense this game.
Number 20 for the Cabot Panthers going to take a transition 3. He's going to make that one. Bounces off the front iron, just in. Shot that just right. That's number 20, Noah Hughes, for us making that first 3-pointer.
Have a good 3 for him there.
Number 5, Easton Leeds passing it to the wing for number 0. He's going to try 3, misses it. Lamar's going to retain that rebound. Still got the rebound after another shot attempt. Number 1 for Lamar.
Getting pressed here in the paint by the Panthers. Playing good D here.
That's number 0 at the top of the key. They're trying to take it a little slower, rethink their decisions, see what they can get. Number 0 at the top of the key, setting the ball on the floor right about now. They're going to call a foul.
There's a minute left of this half. He is taking his time, it looks like. Waste some of that shot clock as he can. They do call a foul there. So Lamar will be passing it in.
It's going to be 2 free throws, actually, for Lamar. Man, they are really hot on this free throw line right now. I mean, they've got a lot of converted points from this free throw line, especially number 0 for them.
Number 0 there, seeing him on the free throw line just as much as I am dribbling.
Yeah, that's going to be Cade Bowen shooting them free throws for him. He's going to make that first one. We're going to see if maybe Cabot can get possession here and change the tempo of the game. It's going to be 15-26. Now it's going to be 15-27 after he converts that second free throw for us. 47 seconds left in the second quarter. We're going to have Isaac Haggerty dribbling up the ball for us. He's going to see what he can get. Behind the back, drive in, kick it out to the corner to number 2. Number 2 is going to try to pass that to Peyton Alley.
Stolen by number 5 again there. Open drive. Oh, blocked. Blocked by number 20, Noah Hughes. Rebounded by Lamar. Number 5 is getting a little aggressive, looking a little mad down there, getting pressed.
And once again, that is that outstanding Cabot Panthers defense and hustle. They've got heart like no other. That's number 5 for Lamar. Easton Leeds. He's going to try to go up with that, but it's going to get blocked. And that's just good defense right there.
He does end up with free throws again here. Seeing Lamar on the free throw line a whole lot this game. He misses that first one.
Yeah, and I think the second that Cabot starts getting in their head and they start missing these free throws, that's the second we start to come back in this game.
It's a 12-point game here. He shoots that second free throw. Misses that one again. He goes 0 for 2 on the free throw line there.
It's number 2 for Cabot, Max Scott, dribbling up the court. Going to pass it half court to Isaac Haggerty. He's going to see what he can get right here. Number 20 for Cabot, Noah Hughes is going to try to pass that. It's going to get swatted away by number 1, but Isaac Haggerty for the Cabot Panthers retains the possession. He gets it back. Number 1, Isaac Haggerty passing it to Noah Hughes. He's going to take that 3-pointer. Misses it just barely. It bounces in and out.
Looks like a travel there by Lamar, but didn't call anything. Number 0, full court pass. It misses that buzzer beater. That will be the end of the first half for us, 15-27. Number 0 looks at the leading score for them with 11 points, but 8 of those points are from free throws now. He has 1 3-point made, and that is the only field goal made for them so far.
Yeah, and I mean, I know you're seeing that athleticism from Cabot. I mean, you saw, who was that? Was that Brandon Wilson trying to get that steal from the full court pass right there? I mean, he jumped like, I've never seen anybody jump that high in my life. I mean, that's crazy athleticism from Cabot right there. He's trying to get that steal, hustling, even whenever there's only a few seconds left in the game. But that's going to be second quarter for us. It's going to be halftime right about now from 9 minutes, 50 seconds left.
Meet you back after the half is over.
We've got 43 seconds until this third quarter starts up for Cabot Panthers versus Lamar. It's 15-27. This is, it's not considered a close game, but Cabot Panther, they've always got that heart and that spirit in them. They can always come back from anything.
Yeah, just a 12-point deficit here.
And, I think they're going to need to stop sending Lamar to the line because I don't think that strategy is working quite well for him. Getting most of their points off of these free throws. We've got Raekwon passing it in to number 0, Brandon Wilson. Just going to see what he can do, dribble it up, passing it to Peyton Haggerty at the top. He's going to see who he can get. Brandon Wilson with a 3 on the wing.
Looks a little contested there. Misses that one barely. Almost rebounded by the Panthers there.
It's number 0 for Lamar bringing it up. It's going to be Cade Bowen. Number 0 is driving in. Cade Bowen misses that layup just off a little bit.
Good defense there. Good contact. Looks like a foul there almost on number 0, but nothing is called.
Yeah, Raekwon's going to drive in again, kick it out to the corner to Peyton Alley. Peyton Alley's going to hit that to Andrew at the top. Andrew's going to see what he can get. Brandon Wilson with the ball in his hand. He's going to get blocked off right there. Passing it over to the corner to Maddox. Scanning the floor, back to Brandon. Passing it back to Maddox, going to fake that 3-pointer. Passing it to Brandon. He's going to drive in, Euro step into the lane.
Through the contact, gets a foul there. Lamar fouls Brandon Wilson here. Looks like 2 free throws. Foul is on number 15, I think. Not 100% on that one.
Yeah, I think that is going to be a foul. Number 15 is going to be Jody Humphrey. Brandon Wilson going to be taking these 2 free throws for us.
I think that's the first free throw for him so far. He shoots that one. Ooh, barely misses that one. Rattles off the rim a little bit there.
Yeah, that's always unfortunate to feel, shot feels good, goes up, and just rattles right out. I'm sure he's going to make the second one for us, though.
There we go, second one made.
It's going to be number 0 for Lamar, passing it into number 5. 1 with the ball. They're moving this ball up the court right now. Number 20 with the trying to get a pass here, but Andrew intercepts that, passing it down to Brandon Wilson. Brandon Wilson with the transition take from that steal.
Good fast break there for our Panthers. Andrew with the steal, pass to Brandon Wilson with a tough bucket.
It's number 0 in the paint for Lamar. He's going to hit a little turnaround jumper. That's good. Raekwon dribbling it up to court here. They're getting it up the court fast. They're having a fast pace here. Andrew with the ball in the corner. He's going to hit that to Brandon Wilson. He's going to drive in.
Trying to get a tough layup through the contact. Does not hit anything there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm thinking they should have caught a foul there, honestly. It looked like he had a little bit of contact on that one. It's going to be Lamar's ball. They're going to retain possession off of that miss from Brandon Wilson. Looks like number 20 is going to be passing that in. It's going to be Eli Jones. Yeah, correct?
Eli Jones passing in there to number 1.
No, he's going to pass that into number 5, actually.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, looks like that's going to be a charge, but they're not going to call it. Raekwon on the floor for number 0 in the corner. Good 3-point bucket from them. It's going to be Brandon Wilson dribbling it up here, passing the half-court line. He's going to see what he can get, scan the offense, scan the defense. Peyton Alley passing it back to Brandon Wilson. Brandon Wilson passing it back to Peyton Alley for an open 3.
That's a good bucket by him. That is his second 3-point made, I'm pretty sure there. Now, number 0 here has made 5 points in this quarter so far, which is more than he has in the first half, if we're not counting free throws, of course.
Yeah, man. He was Lamar was really sparking up that free throw line right there. Getting a lot of fouls, getting a lot of contact off their finishes. Cabot was making them earn their 2 points. That's going to be number 20 for Lamar, bringing it up the court. It's Eli Jones.
He's taking his time.
Get a little crossover, drive into the paint. Andrew Wiggins, and Andrew rejects that one. He says, no, sir, not in my paint. That's Brandon Wilson with the ball on the wing. Andrew going to see what he can do again, number 23 for Cabot Panthers.
It looks like Maddox is wide open, doesn't get the ball, passes it to Peyton Alley. He misses that 3. Rebounded by number 20 on Lamar there. Passes number 5. He is their main dribbler for them.
Yeah, he's going to see what he can get. Go ahead and pass that to number 0. He's going to look like their main scorer here tonight with a little reverse spin action. Going to try to hit that one from behind the backboard. It's going to be an air ball off of him. And then that's going to be, is that number 20, Eli Jones, trying to get the putback for it. He's going to miss, and they're going to call that one a foul.
Now, number 0 here is taking a lot of these spin jumpers in the mid-range. If we can contest those a little bit. Now, I know that he is a little bit taller than people guarding him here. Again, he is 6'8". Our tallest player being 6'3", it looks like.
Yeah, but
6'5", actually, sorry. Andrew Thompson here is 6'5".
And they're doing some good defense with everything inside the arc here tonight. Cabot Panthers not letting them get any free shots, making them go to the free throw line. It's going to be number 20, Eli Jones, missing that first free throw for Lamar. Looks like he's going to get this second one here. He's going to put it up in the air.
He does make that one. Goes 1 for 2 on the free throw line there. That is Andrew passing it into Brandon. He's dribbling up the court, passing half court here.
It's going to be passed to Peyton Alley. He's going to pass that back out to Brandon Wilson. Passing to Maddox. They're moving the ball around. Brandon Wilson at the top for a wide open. Misses that one, just barely misses that three-pointer. It's going to be Lamar getting that rebound. Number 0 for Lamar getting that rebound, passing it back to number 5. They're going to pass this one around the world here. Going to see what they can do.
Yeah, it looks like they're looking for number 0. He is contested there pretty good by Andrew.
It's number 1 trying to get a good look in the paint.
Ooh, that is good defense there by Brandon.
Brandon Wilson passing it up the court to Maddox. Maddox passing it right back, dishes it. Goes in the lane. He gets fouled before he can put up the shot, but he does make it after the foul.
Calling that one on the floor. Good layup, though. Good potential.
Yeah, that was a tough layup. I mean, even after the contact and the foul. If only he was 1 second sooner, a little bit faster, but that's all right. Cabot Panthers are going to retain possession here. It's number 1. It's going to be Haggerty passing in the ball.
Yeah, he just subbed in for Maddox here. He's passing the ball. Try to pass it to number 10. Intercepted by number 5 again. He does have a lot of steals here. Looks like he went out of bounds before he could fully possess the ball. So Cabot's going to pass it in one more time, see if we can get it to our players this time.
Yeah, they're going to have retain the possession here. He's going to hit it out to Brandon Wilson. Haggerty passing it again.
Ooh, bad pass. A little low on that one.
Yeah, Brandon Wilson with that little bit of a low pass. Maybe letting the nerves get to him a little bit. That's all right, though. It's going to be a Lamar possession, number 20. It's going to be Jones passing in the ball for him. Number 5 is going to get that inbound. He's going to dribble the ball up. Passing it back to Jones. Passing it to number 1 for Lamar. He's going to see what he can get on the offense. He's going to get pressed by Brandon and Lamar. And that's going to be thrown out of bounds by number 1 for Lamar.
Yes, sir. That is amazing defense by the Panthers here. So we have Isaac Haggerty passing the ball to Brandon again.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just a great defense that we see from these Cabot Panthers. Double teaming when it's needed, getting them to throw it out of bounds. Cabot Panthers are going to have this possession here. Haggerty going to see what he can get, passing it to Brandon on the wing. Andrew in the paint. He's going to get that one plucked from him off the pound dribble. That's number 5 for Lamar, bringing it up the court on the fast break, passing it to 0 for a transition 3.
Misses that 3 again. Number 1 with the rebound, though. A lot of offensive rebounds for Lamar.
It's going to be number 0 trying to size up Peyton Alley. They're going to call that one a foul. I'm thinking that's a...
The fans are not liking that one. It looks like number 0 is getting a little rough on Peyton there, but they are calling the foul on Peyton.
Yeah, they're going to call that a defensive foul. I think it's going to be a reach-in for Cabot Panthers.
Not sure if I agree with that one there. Looks like number 0 was getting real aggressive.
Yeah, it's going to be number 1 for Lamar passing it in. You know, the foul calls have been a little one-sided tonight, but that's going to be Raekwon getting that steal off of number 5, and then that's going to be Peyton Alley in the corner.
Another corner 3 for him. This one does not land, unfortunately. We got number 1 with the rebound, dribbling up the court.
He's going to hit a low behind the back off of Brandon, get some open space. Euro step in the paint. Ooh, wide open look, but he misses, and then that's going to be number 15 for Lamar, getting that putback, getting those second chance points. It's going to be Raekwon dribbling up the court on the left wing for us. He's going to get that one back tap from him, but Peyton Alley retains the possession. He's going to go back to Brandon Wilson. He's going to have number 20 from Lamar guarding him. He's going to hit a little fake spin. Raekwon in the corner for wide open.
Ooh, good 3 by him there. I think that is his first 3 so far. Looking nice from the corner. Kind of liking these corner 3s that we can get.
And that's a good shot. That's a good wide open 3 for Raekwon. He makes that first one. Raekwon with the hustle. Peyton Alley with the steal.
Open layup for Brandon. Oh, that is snatched by number 5. That is a good defense. Looked like he was out of bounds, though, before they could... same spot as last time, actually. A bunch of steals for number 5, but that is back-to-back steals that he has gone out of bounds on.
Yeah, you know, both of these teams are playing some pretty rough, playing some pretty hard defense. They're getting a lot of steals, getting some blocks, getting a lot of fouls. And, you know, that's just good hustle from Cabot, getting that steal, trying to make it to the lane. They couldn't quite make it to the rim. It's going to get plucked off. It's going to be Haggerty passing it in for us, though, to Raekwon on the left wing.
Open 3 for them there. Misses that one. Rebounded by Andrew. We get stripped away by number 5. Stolen back by Andrew. Looks like they called timeout.
Yeah, Andrew's going to get that rebound. He's going to try to go up with that pound dribble, you know, to that rim, but he's just going to get plugged, and he's going to retain that possession. That's, again, that good Cabot Panther hustle that we like to see. I mean, that's every game, every possession, every play. They got that good hustle, good spirit and heart. Anthony, he just gets that rebound. He goes straight to the floor with it. He is not letting that ball go. There's no chance.
Now, there is an 11-point game here. Panthers are down. Start the quarter, it was a 12-point game. A bunch of points have been scored, but they've kept that lead pretty well. Panthers need to lock in a little bit here. All right, 30 seconds left of this timeout. They're discussing a new game plan.
It's going to be 24 Panthers to Lamar's 35. This is looking like it could be a close game in the future. We've got one more quarter to play still with the rest of this third quarter. Anything could happen for the Cabot Panthers right here.
All right, now number 5, Easton Leeds. He does have a bunch of steals this game. He also has 5 points for them. Number 0 with 17 points now has made a few more field goals this half compared to the first half.
Yeah, and I mean, that number 0, man. Is that Cade Bowen for him? He's going to be their leading scorer right now with 17 points. It's almost half of their total score, which is incredible. I mean, but, you know, he's getting sent to the line a lot, getting a lot of free looks. They're trying to guard him their best. Haggerty's going to pass that ball in for us. He's going to pass that to Raekwon in the paint on the shoulder. He's going to get that plucked for him, but recovered back out to is that number 20 for Cabot. He's going to miss that shot, and then Andrew's going to get the rebound. Tried to go back up with it, but he's fouled on that one.
Let's go. There's some free throws for Cabot here. Looking good. Hopefully to get these 2 free throws to make it to a 9-point lead only.
Yeah, and you know, that number 20, that's Noah Hughes. He's trying to get those open look 3-pointers. They're good looks every time. He just can't make them connect. That's all right. We got Raekwon and number 20 here at the half-court line communicating. Andrew shooting his first.
Does make that one. That makes it 25-35. Now, number 5 for Lamar. Stripped the ball again that play. We did recover it, but we need to look out for those. He's sneaking up behind us, getting those strips. Need to watch out for him.
Yeah, and you know, Cabot's trying to secure their dribble. Andrew's going to make that second one.
They're 9-point lead now.
It's going to be number 5 for Lamar. Going to bring it up the court, going to pass it to number 20. I believe that's Jones for Lamar. Back up to number 5. He's going to get pressed by Raekwon. That's going to be plucked off by Haggerty. Raekwon's hitting it off to Andrew. Andrew in the corner for Brandon Wilson. It's a wide open look.
Misses that one, unfortunately. Another rebound, another offensive rebound for Andrew there, sorry. It does make that putback.
It's going to be 0 with the ball for Lamar. He's going to drive straight into the rack. Misses that one.
Probably try to get some contact there to get another free throw, but it does not work, unfortunately. So Andrew gets another rebound. Looking pretty good on the rebounds there.
Brandon Wilson passing it around to number 20. That's Noah Hughes for another 3.
Ooh, Isaac Haggerty with another rebound there.
It looks like this ball is just going all over the court right now, but Raekwon recovers it with a good look up the basket. He's going up with strength and size, and they're going to launch that ball full court. Not sure what the...
Trying to get an open look there, looks like, but did not work. Unfortunately, their pass is not good enough for number 15 there for Lamar to recover that. Number 15 there is Jody Humphrey.
And if I'm thinking that's just not a good pass to do right there. I mean, you got to take it slow in this situation. They're up 5. Cabot has made an incredible near comeback. They're down only 5 now, and I'm thinking if we're up 5, we should take it slow, but they want to go for that full court pass, and they suffered for it. Cabot's got the possession here because they threw that right out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting pressed a lot here. They're not sure what to do. They're freaking out a little bit, forcing plays. That's really good for Cabot here. Just again, second ago I was talking about a 12-point lead that they have maintained pretty well. Does not look like they could maintain it any longer with the 5-point lead.
Yeah, that's going to be a good comeback again from Cabot. You know, like I've said always this whole game, they've got that good Panther spirit. They will not let them trail by that much. They're going to make a comeback with that good spirit, that good heart, good integrity. We're going to see what they can do with the rest of this third quarter here. Got 10 seconds left in this timeout. Looks like that huddle is going to be breaking right about now.
Yes, sir. Now we do have one of our best players, Parker Gray, is out this game. His impact has affected slightly, but not too much, as they are not getting an incredible score over us right now. Again, just 5 points. Panther does have the ball to start this, or to continue this third quarter, sorry. Brandon Wilson is passing into Isaac Haggerty, it looks like. He'll be bringing it up the court.
And, you know, let's just give a shout-out to all these great sophomores playing on this varsity team. I mean, they've got sophomores almost starting and subbing in for starters in this second quarter and third quarter here. It's Brandon Wilson going to dribble it in. He's going to kick that out to Noah Hughes. He's going to kick that to the corner, back to Raekwon. It's plucked off by Jones for Lamar.
Ooh, stolen back. Oh, no, looked like they call a foul there. 20-on-20 action. Number 20 for the Panthers tried to get the steal.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul Not sure who's going to get possession here. It's actually going to be Lamar getting some free throws. It's going to be Jones, number 20 for Lamar. He's going to get 2 free throws.
Yeah, that is Eli Jones. He has been another one of their good scorers.
Not sure what the call was there. I'm not sure if he should be getting some free throws right now, but they've been getting sent to this line a lot. I'm sure it's just their comfort zone right now, you know.
Yeah, Cabot has fouled a lot. They have 5 fouls is why I think they're at the free throw line now in this third quarter. A lot of their points have come. Number 20 has missed more free throws than he has made, though. So this is that first one. Does make that second one, though, as I'm talking about him.
Yeah, and Raekwon is going to waste no time inbounding that ball to Brandon Wilson. He's going to kick it back out to Raekwon, though. Raekwon's going to see what he can do. He's going to fake a drive out to the right wing. That's Haggerty with a wide open.
Ooh. Cabot bench there did look very confident, all of them throwing up the 3 there. He does sadly miss.
It's going to be Jones trying to see if he can get past Brandon Wilson at the half court. He does. He makes it into the lane with a nice little floater.
Misses that one. It is another offensive rebound, but it's stolen by Brandon Wilson. Wide open drive. He goes up. Oh, looks like a foul there. Good foul. Good layup.
Yeah, and you know, Lamar is maybe trying to give back some of this fouling that Cabot's been doing. They're trying to send them to the line a little bit more, make them earn their points. That's Brandon Wilson going in on that transition. You know, that's a wide open layup. If you don't foul him, you've got to make them earn those 2 points.
Sir, thankfully we have some good free throw shooters on our team here.
Yeah, Brandon Wilson will surely knock these 2 down for us. And if not, we're still only trailing by 6 right here in the third quarter with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. He's getting ready to shoot that first one for us, Brandon Wilson.
Makes that second one, and we can hear the swish from here through our headsets.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and make that first one for him. He's going to go ahead and shoot that second one. He's getting the ball. He's going to do his little ritual.
Oh, barely misses that second one.
Yeah, that's going to be number 5 for Lamar, passing it to number 20, Jones. He's going to see what he can get, fake the pass, but he's going to actually complete the pass to number 1 for Lamar. He's going to drive into the paint, dish it out to number 15 off the glass.
He does make that one. That is good defense, though, by Andrew.
Raekwon wasting no time again here, dribbling it up the court. They're really trying to make this offense a little faster than it was the other quarters. That's going to be Haggerty passing it to
Andrew. Looks like a foul on that pass. Does not get called.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's a foul, too, but number 0 is going to step out of bounds here. They're going to try to be quick, get around Brandon, but Brandon just rejects him immediately. So that's going to be number 0 stepping out of bounds. They're
calling a foul, actually. That one is on Isaac Haggerty. He fouled him right before he went out of bounds. So that is another free throw for number 0. He has 17 points now.
Yeah, and I'm sure over just right about 65% of his points are from free throws. The free throw line is looking a little hot for him right now, and actually the whole Lamar team is looking a little hot at that free throw line. You know, they're getting these calls. They're making and they're converting their free throws.
Yeah, does make both of those free throws there. We have Brandon Wilson dribbling up the court, scoping out who we got to pass it to.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and pass that half court line. He's going to call some motion. Andrew with the screen. He's going to go ahead and see if he can get around that corner. Going to pass that to the corner for Haggerty. Haggerty's going to get in the paint. Going to pass that back to Raekwon with a nice little floater.
Ooh, that's a good shot there by Raekwon. A little floater at the block there. Does go in. We are pressing full court here. Brandon Wilson and Isaac Haggerty pressing for us.
Ooh, number 5 for Lamar's going to fake that pass. He's going to go ahead and drive in. Dish it out to number 0 at the corner again.
Double team on number 0 here.
Jones with the top of the key. He's going to pass it to number 5. Back out to 0 for a long three-pointer.
Does airball that one as the quarter ends. Looks like a 7-point lead here for Lamar going into this fourth quarter. Cabot's looking pretty good. Everyone's getting the ball. Most people have above 5 points. Now, Lamar does look a little different. A lot of their players that have been out there the whole game, some of them have low points, and then it looks like their number 0 does have 19 points, again, most of them from free throws. And their number 15 there has 7 points, and he's been pretty good on there. And number 5 there has 5 points, but he has been a dog on the defense for us. We have to try to keep away from his steals there.
Yeah, that's going to be number 0, Cade Bowen with 19 points. He's going to be their leading scorer. The ball is ending up in his hands at least twice a possession. You know, he's going to get their good looks. He's going to get their possession. I'm sure Cabot is, you know, they're getting a good assessment. They're getting a good plan for him. They're going to try to maybe start double teaming him here maybe stop sending him to the line because that's where he's going. He's going off at the line right there for the free throw. And, you know, once again, that free throw line is looking hot for Lamar. They've got number 0, Cade Bowen, shooting a lot of them. They've got number 20 shooting a lot of free throws as well. It's number 20. That's going to be Eli Jones shooting a lot of those free throws.
And again, there is nothing we can help about that. Even if they are or not fouls, the Panthers have to keep on trying here. Hands up in the D.
Yeah, and that's just the best thing that the Panthers are good at. They just never really start kicking the dirt. They're always going to keep going, keep pursuing that victory because we're only on a 7-point deficit right now.
Fourth quarter starting here. Number 1 passing into number 5. He has been their main ball handler. They're probably going to look for number 0 on this play. Number 0 setting a screen for them.
Yeah, it's going to be number 5. He's going to dish it out. Andrew's going to intercept that one in the paint, passing it up the court to Haggerty with a transition take.
Ooh, he misses that one. Put back by Raekwon, misses it, but it is rebounded by Brandon Wilson. He looks like he might have been fouled there. Not sure what they called. Not sure they know what they called.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and find out what that call was. Looks like Cabot's going to retain possession for that one.
Okay, Isaac Haggerty is passing in to Raekwon. They have leaving it open on the 3, pressing him a little bit. Ooh, good pump fake.
Yeah, nice little pump fake move from Brandon Wilson, but you can never be too coordinated. Raekwon thought Brandon was going to go ahead and take that shot because Brandon is a good three-point shooter. He thought he had to go ahead to take that, but Raekwon wasn't paying attention. Brandon passes that back. He goes out of bounds. Lamar's got possession. Number 5 is trying to size up Haggerty at the half court. It's going to have number 1 for Lamar.
Ooh, he tried to be flash on the layup there. Did not even hit rim. Right off the glass. Rebounded by Panthers. Raekwon's bringing it up. Oh, intercepted by 5 again. He does have a lot of steals this game.
Yeah, he's going to pass that up to Jones, number 20 for Lamar. That's going to be blocked by Andrew, I believe. They're going to call a goaltending on that one. I think that's going to be 2. That's going to be 2 points for Lamar. Looks like Andrew maybe couldn't have got the block quick enough. Smacked the ball as it was going down, so they're going to call a goaltending on that one. You got Raekwon passing in the ball here to Elijah Haggerty.
Yeah, we don't see goaltending a lot in high school ball here, but hey, that just shows that he can get up there and swat them shots. But we do have 12 subbing in here for number 1 for Lamar as Panthers wait to pass in the ball.
Yeah, we're looking at a 9-point deficit here for the Panthers with 7 minutes and 16 seconds left in the fourth. I mean, there's a lot that could happen here. Anything could really happen as Haggerty's dribbling up the court. He's going to pass at half-court line, scanning the offense, scanning the defense. He's going to get a little behind the back from that Andrew screen. And then Brandon Wilson is going to receive the ball on that left wing. He's going to see what he can get. Raekwon's going to have the ball in his hands at the top of the key, passing it back to Brandon. Had a wide open look there, but decides not to take it, going in the paint, kick it out to Haggerty. Misses that one just a little bit. Needed a little more power on that shot.
They're calling jump ball on that one. That is good by, it looks like Andrew got the jump ball. And so it is now Panther ball. Haggerty passing in the ball again.
Yeah, and that's just that good hustle from Panthers. They've always got that good hustle, good spirit. Raekwon going to go ahead with the go-ahead 3.
Rebounded by Brandon Wilson after tipped after Andrew.
Haggerty in the corner. That's just off barely. Brandon Wilson's going to get that rebound.
Ooh, tough layup by Brandon Wilson. Should have been an and 1.
Yeah, but as you can see, obviously the refs, calling a little more fouls. That's all right. Number 0 is going to have the ball. He's going to pass it in the paint to number 15. He's going to make that over Andrew.
That is a tough layup there by number 15. That is Jody Humphrey.
Yeah, Raekwon's going to be dribbling it up here. He's going to have a little crossover, get straight to the paint. He's going to convert that one for us. That's a good look every time. Raekwon's got that speed. He's got that good athleticism. I mean, he could really get wherever he wants in the paint, but sometimes it's not just the best shot. But that was a great shot.
Now it is 37-44. Lamar does have the ball. Number 15 and number 12 making a little name for themselves this quarter. They have been doing a little bit more. It looks like they could be related. Both Humphreys here.
Yeah, we got number 1 for. He's gonna get pressed by Andrew and.
Ooh, that looks like good defense. Possibly a foul. Let's see what they call.
Yeah, that's number 1 for Lamar. It's going to be Karsten Schultzman. He's going to be getting pressed. Really
Looks like
good.
they called a charging, so Panther does have the ball. So Raekwon passing it in to number 2 now, who just subbed in. That is Max Scott for the Panthers. He passes it back to Raekwon. He's just dribbling up the court.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and maybe fake taking this screen from Andrew. He's going to go ahead and pass that to number 32 with a wide open look.
Yes, sir. Big fella for Cabot, number 32. Colton Bragg making that 3.
Okay, that's going to be number 20, Jones, passing it to the corner. They're getting this ball up quick. That's number 0 with another three-pointer. I believe he's made 3.
Yeah, he is making those threes and those little spin jumpers from the mid-range pretty well. Not a lot of free throws after the first half for him. He does have 22 points, the leading scorer for us. We have number 4 on our team. Raekwon has 11. And number 20 for Lamar also has 11. They're calling timeout here. Panthers regrouping. They are down 7 still.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, obviously at this point in the game, the ball is going into number 0's hands. And again, that's going to be Cade Bowen for Lamar. I mean, he's the hot hand for Lamar tonight, scoring 22 points. You know, most of them being free throws, but that's all right. As long as you need to see the ball going into the hoop, I mean, you could still get hot just off of that. And as we can see, it's working. I'm sure Panthers are going to start getting a little defensive scheme for him here. We got 21 seconds left in this timeout. It's 40-47. Lamar up by 7. That huddle's going to go ahead and break here soon. We've got 10 seconds left in the timeout.
And it does look like the second half, the Panthers are getting a little bit more free throws than Lamar. The first half, though, they were getting a lot. Since then, I don't think they have gotten a whole lot, so the refs have evened it out a little bit here.
Yeah, and you know what else is interesting? We've got some players here playing with some braces. We've got number 20 for Lamar. That's going to be Eli Jones. He's playing with a little left leg brace. You know, that's interesting, you know, getting your little, maybe just trying to get him some extra playing time, get him readjusted with the injury. You can never be quite too sure what the injury is. That's going to be Raekwon dribbling up the ball for us, though. It's going to be setting a pick by number 32 and Andrew. Number 32 is going to pump fake, left dribble.
That one is off by Colton Bragg there. He probably felt a little bit hot after making that first 3, so he decided to shoot another one after that pump fake.
Yeah, it's going to be number 5 for Lamar. It's going to be Easton Leeds dribbling up the ball for him. And he's been in this game. I mean, I haven't seen him out of the game. That's going to be Jones in the game, too, getting the ball. I haven't seen him out of the game either. Jones passing it out to corner. Number 1 for Lamar.
That is a good 3 there by number 1. And that is Cartson. Sorry if I butchered that name. Raekwon. Oh, they're calling a charge on that one. Not sure. It looked like he flopped a little bit on that one. That was a good snatch from Raekwon.
Not sure about that. I don't think he had his feet completely set, but, you know, you can never be too sure. I'm sure they had a better view on that one. I'm sure they could see more than we can from over here. It was kind of on the farther side of the court. That's going to be Raekwon. Looking like he's going to press this inbound. Going to make it a little more difficult to inbound the ball here. They're going to inbound that to number 5 for Lamar.
That is number 0 passing it in for them. Again, that is Cade Bowen for Lamar. And number 5 here, kind of cooled down on the steals. I think we figured something out for him. Stopped stripping them shots. And ever since we did figure something out, he has the score has gotten closer. Again, it's 40-50 right now.
Yeah, Panthers trailing by 10. We've got number 1 for Lamar trying to get around Max Scott, but he just can't. Max Scott's in the way, not letting him get by. Trying to be a big body, honestly. And that physical defense from the Panthers, you know, is just not going to let him get by. They're going to call a foul on the Panthers, and Lamar is going to retain possession. They're going to inbound here. It's going to be number 1 for Lamar.
Number 0 is staying at half court. Not exactly sure what the game plan is there, but he's just standing there. So Raekwon is face guarding him still. Probably wait until they get off guard. That is a turnover. Number 15 trying to pass to number 12. Turnover on them. Number 0, standing at half court by the scorer's table. Raekwon is guarding him, probably trying to get another player out of the thing.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to make it a 4v4 here, trying to stop the hot hand. Raekwon with the ball here at the top. He's going to pass that to Andrew in the paint, passing it back out to number 32. He's going to get in Noah Hughes' hands. He's going to hit that back to Raekwon on the left wing. He's going to size up, see what he can do. Passing it to Max Scott on the right wing. He's going to drive in.
Good Hez. He does miss that floater a little bit there, but it's rebounded by Andrew, and he does go up with a tough contested lay and makes that one.
Yeah, it's going to be number 5. That's going to be Easton Leeds dribbling up the ball for Lamar here. He's going to hit a little tween crossover.
Did lose our defender a little bit there, but it does not matter because he passed it in. Horrible pass. Almost looked like a bowling toss there, rolling it to this corner there.
Yeah, and you know Raekwon's going to get that recovery, but Cabot's still going to lose that. Number 1 is going to kind of throw the ball behind his back at the full court. Almost lost it, but number 5 for Lamar retains that. He's going to go ahead and put up a rough shot.
Going back with a rebound, tries to pass it. It is stolen by number 5. He has a lot of steals this game, I will say. We don't have the exact stats, but he did score after that steal. Now we have Raekwon dribbling up the court.
Yeah, it's going to be Raekwon driving into that paint, trying to get a good look. I think it's going to be smacked out of his hands. Cabot's going to retain that possession.
Now we have Brandon Wilson subbing in for the Panthers, and number 20 subbing in for Lamar. And again, number 20, that is Eli Jones. He has been in the game a lot, making an impact for sure. 11 points. He's doing pretty good this game.
Oh, yeah, we're seeing a big impact from these Cabot Panthers. That's going to be Noah Hughes trying to take a little wide open look there. Misses it just barely. These Lamar, they're going to get pressed by the Cabot Panthers. Look at Max Scott pressing the ball. Jones trying to dribble it here. He's going to try to get by him. Max Scott perfectly played defense. Brandon Wilson trying to get the strip off of it. Ooh, Jones with the nice save back in bounds, but Brandon Wilson, Cabot Panthers recover. Brandon Wilson's going in traffic. Looks like he's going to get fouled on that one. Not sure what they're going to call here.
Looks like they're calling a foul on 15 for Lamar, so it does look like Cabot will get some free throws here. And now I just noticed as number 20 dribbled past us, he does have a big bandage. Looks like his chin was bleeding. Might have missed that one there. I'm not exactly sure how that happened, but his chin looks like it's bleeding to that bandage pretty well.
Yeah, and you know, he's been playing this whole game. He's looking a little tired. Him and number 0 really haven't been subbed out for very long. And number 5 either. They've kind of had the same lineup here. Had the same lineup scheme for this whole game. It's going to be Brandon Wilson making his first free throw.
He now has 8 for us.
It's going to be Panthers 43, Lamar 52. Brandon's going to go ahead and get ready for his second free throw.
9-point game here, and now it is an 8-point game. That is a second 2-for-2 free throws made here. Number 20 looks like he's trotting a little bit. He looks like he's hurt. Does have that brace on, of course, and has that bandage. He looks in a little tired. Chin is bleeding.
Cabot Panthers pressing that good defense. Jones recovering the ball after it almost goes out of bounds. He's going to drive in. He's going to only hit the glass on that one. No rim. He's going to fall to the ground. I think it's going to be a foul called on Raekwon, number 4 for the Cabot Panthers.
Now that was a good call by the refs there. I could hear that one from here. Number 20 looks like he's taking a beat in this game, though. He is on the ground a lot, taking a lot of hits. Does have that brace on.
Yeah, it looks like Lamar is getting to their comfort zone here once again. They're going to go to that free throw line. He's going to go ahead and miss that first one for him, though. Number 20 hasn't been shooting quite as well as number 0 for Lamar on the free throw line, but he's still getting a lot of open looks here at this free throw line.
Yeah, he does make that second one. Doesn't look as confident as he was saying there. So we have Raekwon passing into Brandon Wilson. He's dribbling up the court, passes it, stolen by number 5 again, throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's going to be a quick pick from number 5, passing it up court to number 20, Jones. He's going to convert that off the glass over Raekwon. They're wasting no time inbounding that ball. Raekwon running it up the court, past the half-court line. Mr. Colton Bragg is going to set a screen for him, but he's going to pass that out to Brandon Wilson, open on the left wing.
Yes, sir. That's a good 3, nothing but net from that wing there. That's a good pass from Raekwon. He does have a little cross, loses the defender a little bit to get him open. He could take a shot or pass it to the open man, which is Brandon Wilson on that wing again. And now Brandon does have 12 points. I think he is our leading scorer for Cabot today. We are pretty even around. Raekwon with 11 and Brandon with 12.
Yeah, and you know, that's just a beautiful three-point shot from Brandon. I mean, he's one of our best three-point shooters. I mean, every time the ball is in his hands and he's open at the 3, I mean, that's just a go-ahead shot. I'm sure the whole bench and all of the coaches are yelling, take that shot. That's a great shot. And, you know, that shot was so good. I heard that net swish all the way over here with the headphones on. I'm sure Gavin did, too.
Yes, sir. Nothing but net with there. We have 20 seconds left of this timeout. Fourth quarter for us. It is 47-55. It is a 8-point lead here for Lamar. There's that buzzer starting the quarter here.
Yeah, Panthers have been trailing behind just minuscule amounts this whole game. We're going to see what they can do in this fourth quarter here. They've still got a lot of time to make something happen. Anything could happen with the remaining time of this game. Let's see if the Panthers can go ahead and make a little comeback here with 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in this fourth quarter. They're going to need to score 8 points pretty quickly, and they're going to need to not allow any points from Lamar. We're going to need to keep them at 55 points.
Yep, and coming out of this timeout, we have number 2, Max Scott. Then we got Raekwon, Isaac Hegarty, Maddox, and number 20, Noah.
Yeah, we're seeing Maddox get back in the game. He took a little rest. I'm sure he's looking rejuvenated right now. He's going to guard him at full court. That's going to number 1 for Lamar. He's going to be getting pressed by number 20, Noah Hughes, and number 12, Maddox. Number 1's trying to drive into the paint, but Maddox is just staying on that hip, not letting him get by. Number 0 with the ball again. Raekwon and Maddox switch off of that. He's going to go to the paint and off the glass.
That was a good shot by number 0 there. He does have the height advantage on our players. Hands up, good defense by Cabot there, but nothing we can fully do about that.
And
That is a good pump
Raekwon
fake.
dribbling in. He's going to go to the paint. Shots right off the glass. Good look. Number 0 is going to get that rebound. He's going to retain possession for Lamar. It's going to be number 5, dribbling it up the court. Looking like a double dribble there almost, or maybe a travel, but they're not going to call that. That's going to be Jones passing it back to number 5. Raekwon with the good interception pick right there. He's going to go into the paint, drive it up. They're going to call that foul.
They're calling, that was a 1v3 there. Raekwon trying to go through the contact, trying to get a foul with those 3 people, and he did not get the foul. That one was on the floor, actually. Looks like he was slapped before he started. But he is passing the ball in.
Yeah, but honestly, that's a smart play from anyone here because obviously the refs have been calling a lot of fouls tonight. So that's a smart play to just go and try to get the contact. That's going to be Max Scott in the corner. Just barely misses that 3-pointer. That's going to go back to Max Scott at the 3, and then he's going to dribble it out, pass it to Haggerty. Back at the top of the key for Noah Hughes. Misses that 3-pointer just barely again. Haggerty gets that rebound. He's maintaining. Maddox driving in. Misses that one also. Got a lot of offensive rebounds that play. Just couldn't make anything connect. It's going to be Haggerty pressing number 5.
Yeah, that is our ball. That's a charging. Looked like he elbowed Isaac Haggerty in the face there. He tanked it, though, of course. Isaac Haggerty have gotten a lot of rebounds for us, and that is pretty good. He is 5'10" compared to some of these 6'5+ players out here. So him getting rebounds as with a height disadvantage, pretty good with him out there. We got Raekwon passing it in. Isaac Haggerty looks like he's at top of the key, ready to return the ball.
Yeah, and you know, we're seeing a lot of hustle from both teams, a lot of steals, a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of plays, a lot of fouls. We're seeing a lot of physical defense. Raekwon's, maybe they're going to call a travel on that one. He's going to go in the paint. Yeah, he's going to take one too many steps. They're going to call a travel on that one. It's going to be Lamar's ball now. Number 20, Jones for Lamar, going to pass that one in. He's deciding who to pass it in.
We are pressing good. That was a good spin move by number 5 to lose Isaac Haggerty there. Number 0 has the ball. It looks like their go-to man. And pretty good bucket there through the contact. We try to draw a charge there. But we have number 2 right now, Max Scott with the ball, passing it to Raekwon.
He's going to go ahead and pass that to Raekwon. He's going to see what he can get. Back out to Max Scott for a wide open 3. Going to miss that one just barely. Again, we're not shooting too well on the 3-point line right now. But we're getting some good looks. That's going to be number 5 dribbling it up the court for us. And that's Haggerty just showing that passion, pressing him the full way. It's going to be number 20, Jones, in the corner for a 3. He's going to miss that one.
Peyton Alley with the rebound there. Dribbling up the court. He does shoot that one right off the bat, and almost made that one off the left wing right there.
Yeah, it's going to be a transition 3. Going to miss that one again. Still not shooting too well from the 3-point line, but these are good looks. It's going to be number 1 with the ball. It's going to be half court.
Looks like that is going to be the game over. 47 Cabot, 59 Lamar. That is a tough loss there. We did play hard throughout the whole game. Couldn't quite stop number 0. He did end the game with 26 points. Number 20 did have 14 points. Played pretty well.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, that was a hard-fought loss by Cabot. Unfortunately, I mean, both teams were playing very aggressive, very physical, very passionate. You know, getting those steals, sending each other to the line. They were getting a lot of free throws that game. They were getting a lot of steals, a lot of back taps, a lot of offensive rebounds from some people you wouldn't expect it from, and a lot of hustle plays. We saw a lot of hustle plays from our Cabot Panthers here tonight. Just couldn't make it happen for us, but that's all right.
Yeah, and as we end this broadcast here, Friday we do have a game, and that one is against looking like BB here. We will face against BB on Friday, boys game. No girls game there that night.
Yeah, and you know, I'm ready to see these boys play against BB. That should be almost a guaranteed secured victory for us in the future. I'm glad to see that game play, but unfortunately, it's not going to be an away game. It's going to be a home game for us, so you might hear us back here again tonight. We're going to go ahead and wrap this Cabot broadcast up for y'all tonight. It's going to be a good game played by Cabot Panthers. Hope everybody has a good night. He said he's going to turn